Mark Guy is P3. Best lap is a 1:00.930. "20 minutes remaining in the session. Danny van Rooyen is P1. Best lap is a 1:00.535. Lyle Ramsey is P11. Best lap is a 6:10.508. Wayne Mitten is P4. Justin Vermeulen is P9. Best lap is a 1:03.801. Wayne Mitten is P4. Jano van der Westhuizen from Italy is P5. Best lap is a 1:01.740. Wayne Mitten is 4th. Jano van der Westhuizen is 4th. Best lap is a 1:01.587. Danny van Rooyen is P1 driving a BMW. Justin Vermeulen is P11. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Adrian Gus is 12th. Best lap is a 1:04.693. Justin Vermeulen is P11. Melvin Gus from Namibia is 15th. Danny van Rooyen is second. Best lap is a 1:00.508. Chantel de Jager is P11. Ernest Heather from South Africa is 16th. Amagadian is P8. Best lap is a 1:01.880. Ernest Heather is 16th. Lyle Ramsey is 10th. Amagadian is 9th. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Mike Ramsey is 12th. Amagadian is P10. Gianni Coacy is 10th. Best lap is a 1:01.818. Dylan Visagi is 2nd. Best lap is a 1:00.482. Amagadian is 11th. Chantel de Jager is 13th. Ernest Heather is P9. Mark Guy from South Africa is 3rd. Justin Vermeulen is P16. Best lap is a 1:03.044. Ernest Heather is 7th. Best lap is a 1:01.402. Amagadian is 11th. Five minutes remaining in the session. Ernest Heather from South Africa is P7. Justin Vermeulen is P16. Mike Ramsey is P12. Mark Guy is 3rd. Dylan Visagie is 2nd. Amagadian is 10th. Best lap is a 1:01.710. Lyle Ramsey is P9. Chantel de Jager is 15th. Lyle Ramsey from South Africa is 9th. Justin Vermeulen is 16th. From South Africa is 4th. Niall Ramsey from South Africa is P4. Danny van Rooyen from Netherlands is 14th. Danny van Rooyen improved his first with a 1:00.726. Mike Ramsey from South Africa is P5. Chantel de Jager from Namibia is P9. Chantel de Jager improved his P8 with a 1:03.451. 2.725 off pole. Danny van Rooyen is first up 0.21 driving a BMW. Danny van Rooyen is provisional pole with a 1:00.390. Mike Ramsey is P12. Mike Ramsey improved his P10 with a 1:02.274. 1.884 off pole. Chantel de Jager is P12. Mike Ramsey is P10 up 0.11. Mike Ramsey improved his P10 with a 1:01.960. 1.570 off pole. Chantel de Jager is P13. Chantel de Jager improved his 13th with a 1:02.633. 2.243 off pole. Danny van Rooyen is first up 0.14. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Amagadian is 9th up 0.22. Best lap is a 1:01.764. 1.374 off pole. Gianni Koasi from Namibia is 11th up 0.15. Danny van Rooyen is first up 0.18. Danny van Rooyen is provisional pole with a 1:00.152. Wayne Mitten is P5. Wayne Mitten improved his P5 with a 1:01.346. 1.194 off pole. Pieter Gelden, who is from South Africa, is P12 up 18.22. Pieter Gelden, who is improved his P8 with a 1:01.709. 1.557 off pole. Justin Vermeulen from South Africa is P14 up 0.71. Justin Vermeulen improved his P14 with a 1:02.748. 2.596 off pole. Mike Ramsey is 11th. Best lap is a 1:01.909. 1.757 off pole. Pieter Gelden, who is 9th. Amagadian is 8th. Danny van Rooyen is provisional pole with a 1:00.143. Chantal de Jager is P13 up 0.23. Amagadian is P8 up 0.10. Pieter Gelden, who is P9. Pieter Gelden, who is improved, is P8 with a 1:01.463. 1.320 off pole. Chantal de Jager is 13th up 0.21. Dylan Visage from South Africa is P2. Dylan Visage improved is second with a 1:00.459. 0.316 off pole. Chantal de Jager is P13. Chantal de Jager improved is 13th with a 1:02.267. 2.124 off pole. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Gianni Coasi is 12th up 0.19. Pieter Gelden, who is P8. Michel Rust from Namibia is 4th up 0.12. Michel Rust improved his P4 with a 1:00.888. 0.745 off pole. Gianni Coasi is P12. Wayne Mitten is P6. Wayne Mitten improved his P5 with a 1:01.242. 1.099 off pole. Chantal de Jager is 13th. Best lap is a 1:02.267. 2.124 off pole. Melvin Gus from Namibia is 14th. Justin Vermeulen is P15 up 0.15. Justin Vermeulen improved his P14 with a 102.272. 2.129 off pole. Melvin Gus from Namibia is 16th. Melvin Gus improved his 9th with a 101.639. 1.496 off pole. Dylan Visagie is P2 up 0.10. Jano van der Westhuizen from Italy is 5th. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Dylan Visagie is 2nd up 0.13. Dylan Visagie improved his P2 with a 100.456. 0.313 off pole. Pieter Gelden who is his P8 up 0.20. Chantel de Jager is P15. Gianni Coacy is P14. Best lap is a 102.002. 1.859 off pole. Yen from Netherlands is P1. Dylan Visage from South Africa is P2. Mark Guy from South Africa is third. Michelle Rust from Namibia is P4. Jano van der Westhuizen from Italy is P5. Wayne Mitten from South Africa is 6th. Lyle Ramsey from South Africa is 7th. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Melvin Gus from Namibia is P8. Ernest Heather from South Africa is P7. Amagadian is 8th. Gianni Koasi from Namibia is 9th. Wayne Mitten is P4, 0.4 behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Ernest Heather is P8, 0.2 behind Gianni Koasi. Adrian Gus from Namibia is 10th, 0.4 behind Pieter Gelden who is. Mike Ramsey from South Africa is 12th, 0.2 behind Adrian Gus. Amagadian is P15, 0.4 behind Chantel de Jager. Amagadian is now 14th. Chantel de Jager from Namibia on lap 3 is P14, 0.2 behind Amagadian. Chantel de Jager was 5.9 faster last lap. Mike Ramsey is P16, 0.5 ahead of Jada Villiers. Adrian Gus entering the pits is P1. Jada Villiers from South Africa is 17th, 0.3 behind Mike Ramsey. Lyle Ramsey is P6, 0.4 behind Melvin Gus. Pieter Gelden who is from South Africa is 9th, 0.2 behind Ernest Heather. Dylan Visage is 14th, 0.3 behind Amagadian. Jada Villiers is 16th, 0.4 behind Mike Ramsey. Dylan Visagi is P14, 0.2 behind Amagadian. Jada Vilias is P16, 0.2 behind Mike Ramsey. Jano van der Westhuizen is 6th, 2.5 ahead of Gianni Coacy. Jano van der Westhuizen lost 8th to Ernest Heather. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Chantal de Jager is 12th, 0.4 behind Justin Vermeulen. Dylan Visagi is P13, 0.3 behind Chantal de Jager. Jada Vilias is 16th, 0.4 behind Mike Ramsey. Dylan Visagi is 12th, 0.4 behind Justin Vermeulen. Jada Vilias is 16th. Best lap is a 1:02.149. 1.576 off the fastest lap. Pieter Geldenhuis is P7, 0.3 behind Gianni Coacy. Ernest Heather is P8, 0.4 behind Pieter Geldenhuis. Amagadian entering the pits is first. Chantal de Jager on lap 7 is 13th, 0.4 behind Justin Vermeulen. Jada Vilias is 15th, 0.3 behind Mike Ramsey. Pieter Geldenhuis is 7th, 0.4 behind Gianni Coacy. Jano van der Westhuizen is P9 driving a BMW, 0.4 behind Ernest Heather. Jano van der Westhuizen was 0.6 faster last lap. Michel Rust on lap 8 is 10th, 0.4 behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Chantal de Jager is P13, 0.5 behind Justin Vermeulen. Pieter Geldenhuis is 7th driving a Subaru, 0.3 behind Gianni Coacy. Ernest Heather is P8, 0.5 behind Pieter Geldenhuis. Michel Rust is 10th. Best lap is a 1:00.949. 0.497 off the fastest lap. Pieter Geldenhuis is P7, 0.3 ahead of Ernest Heather. Ernest Heather is 8th, 0.3 behind Pieter Gelden, who is Pieter Gelden, who is P7, 0.1 ahead of Ernest Heather. Michel Rust on lap 10 is 9th, 0.2 behind Ernest Heather. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Dylan Visagie is 11th, 0.4 behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Michel Rust is 9th, 0.3 behind Ernest Heather. Michel Rust is now P7. Gianni Coacy is P10. Jada Villiers is 14th, 0.1 behind Ernest Heather. Jada Villiers passed Ernest Heather for P13. Jano van der Westhuizen is P9, 0.3 behind Dylan Visagie. Jada Villiers is P13. Best lap is a 1:01.924. 1.536 off the fastest lap. Melvin Gus is P4 driving a Subaru, 2.0 ahead of Lyle Ramsey. Melvin Gus lost 4th to Lyle Ramsey. Jada Villiers is 15th. Melvin Gus is P5, 0.5 behind Lyle Ramsey. Justin Vermeulen from South Africa is 15th, 0.4 behind Jada Villiers. Amagadian on lap 12 is P16, 0.4 behind Justin Vermeulen. Michel Rust from Namibia is 9th, 0.2 behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Amagadian is P16, 0.2 behind Justin Vermeulen. Amagadian was 1.6 faster last lap. Michel Rust is P9, 0.5 behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Justin Vermeulen is 16th, 0.3 behind Amagadian. Dylan Visagie is 7th, 0.5 behind Pieter Gelden, who is. Dylan Visagie was 0.6 faster last lap. Michel Rust is P9, 0.5 behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Adrian Gus exiting pits. Dylan Visagie is P7, 0.2 behind Pieter Gelden, who is Melvin Gus is 5th driving a Subaru, 0.3 behind Lyle Ramsey. Adrian Gus exiting pits. Melvin Gus passed Lyle Ramsey for P4. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Dylan Visagie is 7th, 0.4 behind Pieter Gelden, who is Michel Rust is 9th, 0.4 behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Michel Rust passed Jano van der Westhuizen for 8th. Dylan Visagie is 7th driving a Subaru, 0.5 behind Pieter Gelden, who is Michel Rust is 9th, 0.2 behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Jano van der Westhuizen is P8, 0.4 ahead of Michel Rust. Michel Rust from Namibia is P9, 0.5 behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Pieter Gelden, who is 7th, 0.6 behind Dylan Visagie. Ernest Heather is 12th, 0.5 behind Chantal de Jager. Chantal de Jager from Namibia is P11, 0.4 ahead of Ernest Heather. Ernest Heather is P12, 0.5 behind Chantal de Jager. Michel Rust is 9th, 0.2 behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Ernest Heather is 11th driving a Toyota, 0.5 behind Gianni Coasi. Jada Villiers is P14, 0.3 behind Mike Ramsey. Ernest Heather is 11th, 0.4 behind Gianni Coasi. Jada Villiers from South Africa is P14, 0.5 behind Mike Ramsey. Ernest Heather is 11th, 0.3 behind Gianni Coaci. Ernest Heather passed Gianni Coaci for P10. Chantal de Jager is P12 driving a Hyundai, 0.1 behind Gianni Coaci. Dylan Visagi is P6, 0.4 behind Lyle Ramsey. Chantal de Jager from Namibia is P12, 0.4 behind Gianni Coaci. Mike Ramsey is P14, 0.4 behind Amagadian. Amagadian was 4.2 faster last lap. Justin Vermeulen is 16th driving a BMW, 0.2 behind Jada Villiers. Justin Vermeulen was 9.3 faster last lap. Melvin Guss is P4, 0.5 behind Wayne Mitten. Amagadian entering the pits is 10th. The leader has just finished the race. Danny Van Ruyen finished P1. Chantal de Jager finished P12. Mark Guy finished P2. Mike Ramsey finished P13. Jada Villiers finished P14. Justin Vermeulen finished 15th. Wayne Mitten finished 3rd. Melvin Guss finished 4th. Dylan Visagi finished 5th. Lyle Ramsey finished 6th. Pieter Gelden who is finished 7th. Jano van der Westhuizen finished 8th. Michel Rust finished 9th. Ernest Heather finished 10th. Amagadian finished P16. Gianni Coaci finished P11. Adrian Guss finished 17th. Adrian Gus from Namibia is P1. "20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start." Armageddon is second. Adrian Gus is P3. Michelle Rust from Namibia is 5th. Chantal de Jager entering the pits is 16th. Mike Ramsey from South Africa is 5th. Jano van der Westhuizen from Italy is 6th, 0.2 ahead of Gianni Coaci. Chantal de Jager exiting pits. Gianni Coaci from Namibia on lap 2 is P8 battling Dylan Visagi. Gianni Coaci is now P10. Ernest Heather from South Africa is 11th, 0.3 behind Gianni Coaci. Jano van der Westhuizen on lap 2 is P6, 0.4 behind Adrian Gus. Jano van der Westhuizen is now 5th. Lyle Ramsey from South Africa is P7, 0.3 ahead of Dylan Visagi. Adrian Gus entering the pits is P11. Dylan Visagi from South Africa is P8, 0.2 behind Lyle Ramsey. Gianni Coaci is P10 driving a Ford, 0.3 behind Ernest Heather. Mark Guy from South Africa is P11, 0.1 behind Gianni Coaci. Mark Guy passed Gianni Coaci for 10th. Jano van der Westhuizen on lap 4 is 5th, 0.2 behind Mike Ramsey. Jano van der Westhuizen passed Mike Ramsey for P4. Dylan Visagi is 8th. Best lap is a 1:02.216. 1.312 off the fastest lap. Dylan Visagi passed Lyle Ramsey for 7th. Lyle Ramsey is 8th, 0.3 behind Dylan Visagi. Mark Guy is P10 driving a Ford, 0.3 behind Ernest Heather. Danny van Rooyen from Netherlands is 12th, 0.2 behind Gianni Coacy. Mike Ramsey is 8th, 0.1 behind Lyle Ramsey. Mike Ramsey is now P9. Mike Ramsey lost P10 to Gianni Coacy. Ernest Heather is 8th, 0.5 behind Mark Guy. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Michel Rust is 3rd, 0.5 behind Amagadian. Jano van der Westhuizen is 3rd. Best lap is a 1:01.258. 0.354 off the fastest lap. Mark Guy on lap 6 is 7th, 0.5 ahead of Ernest Heather. Mark Guy was 0.6 faster last lap. Michel Rust on lap 6 is P4, 0.5 behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Mark Guy is P7, 0.5 behind Lyle Ramsey. Jano van der Westhuizen is P3, 0.5 behind Amagadian. Mark Guy is 7th, 0.4 behind Lyle Ramsey. Lyle Ramsey is P7. Lyle Ramsey passed Mark Guy for P6. Mark Guy is 7th, 0.3 behind Lyle Ramsey. Wayne Mitten from South Africa is P11, 0.4 behind Gianni Coacy. Dylan Visagi is 4th, 0.3 behind Amagadian. Michel Rust is P5, 0.5 behind Dylan Visagi. Danny van Rooyen is 8th. Gianni Coacy on lap 8 is 11th, 0.3 behind Wayne Mitten. Jada Villiers from South Africa is P2. Best lap is a 1:01.749. 1.443 off the fastest lap. Michel Rust from Namibia is 5th, 0.2 behind Amagadian. Lyle Ramsey is 8th, 0.4 behind Danny van Rooyen. Dylan Visagi is P3, 0.5 behind Jada Vilias. Michelle Rust on lap 10 is P5, 0.2 behind Amagadian. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Dylan Visagi is P3 driving a Subaru, 0.3 behind Jada Vilias. Michelle Rust from Namibia is P5, 0.2 behind Amagadian. Dylan Visagi from South Africa is 3rd, 0.1 behind Jada Vilias. Michelle Rust from Namibia is 5th, 0.1 behind Amagadian. Mark Guy is 6th, 0.3 behind Michelle Rust. Dylan Visagi is P7, 1.1 ahead of Lyle Ramsey. Dylan Visagi lost P8 to Ernest Heather. Amagadian is P4 driving a Honda battling Mark Guy. Amagadian lost P5 to Danny van Rooyen. Danny van Rooyen is 6th. Danny van Rooyen passed Amagadian for 5th. Dylan Visagi is 9th, 0.5 behind Ernest Heather. Dylan Visagi passed Ernest Heather for 8th. Ernest Heather is 9th, 0.3 behind Dylan Visagi. Michelle Rust is P4, 0.1 behind Mark Guy. Michelle Rust lost 4th to Danny van Rooyen. Jada Vilias on lap 13 is 2nd, 2.9 behind Jano van der Westhuizen. Lyle Ramsey is P7 driving a Honda, 0.5 behind Amagadian. Dylan Visagi is 8th, 0.3 behind Lyle Ramsey. Pieter Gelden, who is from South Africa on lap 14, is 11th, 0.5 behind Wayne Mitten. Danny van Rooyen is 4th, 0.4 behind Mark Guy. Dylan Visagi is P7, 0.2 behind Amagadian. Dylan Visagi was 1.5 faster last lap. Pieter Gelden who is 11th. Danny van Rooyen is P4, 0.1 behind Mark Guy. Five minutes remaining in the session. Amagadian is P7, 0.1 behind Dylan Visagi. Lyle Ramsey is 8th, 0.3 behind Amagadian. Mark Guy is P4, 0.2 ahead of Michel Rust. Michel Rust on lap 16 is P5, 0.4 behind Mark Guy. Michel Rust was 1.0 faster last lap. Mark Guy is 4th driving a Ford, 0.5 behind Danny van Rooyen. Ernest Heather is P9, 0.5 behind Lyle Ramsey. Pieter Gelden who is 11th, 0.3 behind Wayne Mitten. Michel Rust is 5th, 0.5 behind Mark Guy. Pieter Gelden who is 11th driving a Subaru, 0.4 behind Wayne Mitten. Wayne Mitten is 11th, 0.4 behind Pieter Gelden who is. Michel Rust is 5th. Best lap is a 1:00.898. 0.592 off the fastest lap. Amagadian is P8 driving a Honda, 0.4 behind Lyle Ramsey. Michel Rust from Namibia is 5th, 0.1 behind Mark Guy. Ernest Heather is 9th. Danny van Rooyen from Netherlands is 3rd, 0.4 behind Jada Villiers. Dylan Visagi is P5, 0.2 behind Mark Guy. Mark Guy is P5, 0.1 ahead of Michel Rust. Mark Guy lost P5 to Michel Rust. Amagadian on lap 19 is 9th, 0.2 ahead of Pieter Gelden, who is. Amagadian passed Ernest Heather for 8th. Ernest Heather is 9th, 0.2 behind Amagadian. Ernest Heather was 1.4 faster last lap. Pieter Gelden, who is 10th, 0.2 behind Ernest Heather. Pieter Gelden, who is was 2.2 faster last lap. Ernest Heather on lap 20 is P9, 0.3 behind Amagadian. Dylan Visagi is P4, 0.3 behind Jada Villiers. Pieter Gelden, who is P10, 0.4 behind Ernest Heather. Dylan Visagi is P4, 0.2 behind Jada Villiers. The leader has just finished the race. Jano van der Westhuizen finished P1. Justin Vermeulen finished P14. Danny van Rooyen finished P2. Jada Villiers finished P3. Dylan Visagi finished P4. Michel Rust finished 5th. Mark Guy finished 6th. Lyle Ramsey finished P7. Amagadian finished 8th. Amagadian finished 8th. Ernest Heather finished P9. Pieter Gelden, who is finished P10. Wayne Mitten finished 11th. Gianni Coac finished P12. Mike Ramsey finished P13. Chantel de Jager finished P15. Melvin Gus is P17.